Hello, I'm Matthew Michaels. For this assignment, I was asked to interview 6 people about my communication skills in group settings. I then analyzed the interviews I conducted and found commonalities between what each person said. For the people whom I have a personal relationship, I picked my brother and my father, Jonathan and Alan Michaels. The 2 people I picked for my academic interviews are people who I work closely with in groups and are my equals. Meg Maloney is my vice president for Residence Halls Association, in which I serve as president of our residence hall. I'm an executive member of Peer Educators, a student-run club. I also chair a committee, and Erica Ristano is my co-chair. Samantha Benjani is the president of Peer Educators, and she was one of my professional interviews because she is in charge of me. The other professional relationship was with Barbara Almeida, the resident director of my residence hall, who I meet with weekly. I work with each of these 6 people in different environments, and they did have different things to say, but there were common traits that they all pointed out. My behavioral strength that I pinpointed before any of the interviews is listening. I'm a very good listener, and the people that I interviewed were quick to point this out. Nobody I talked to said I was an unengaged conversationalist, and Erica compared a conversation with me to a two-way street with the perfect amount of give and take. I found that I always respond appropriately to what someone else has to say because I listen and try to find value in others' thoughts. Meg said that I would take a suggestion that she would immediately dismiss and ask for more information. If I do think it is a bad idea, I will quietly and subtly put it to rest, so I will not upset the person who suggested it. Samantha said I can actively internalize what everyone else has to say, and I never speak over somebody else. When I do talk, I'm level-headed and collected, according to multiple interviewees. I take my time before I talk up, and I always come to meetings prepared with creative, well-thought-out ideas. Another major point that everybody brought up was my passion. My family members made it known that I have a wide breadth of knowledge and am passionate about many different subjects. The people I work with were quick to realize that I am always passionate and care about what I do. This helps motivate other people within and outside the group. One person mentioned that when I'm indifferent to something going on, I need to show more excitement towards it if it is a group project. Even though the responses were overwhelmingly positive, I have a lot of feedback to take in and work on. My personal interviews made sure to note my stubbornness while listening to others' ideas. They claimed I would stick too closely to my ideas, but my professional and academic contacts did not find this true. Still, I can definitely be more open to what others say and think about a thought more before dismissing it. Everybody said my listening-talking balance was fine, but they still mentioned that I can contribute more. It was rightly said that I have many ideas, but am sometimes reluctant to share them. Samantha suggested that I open up more instead of letting other people take the floor and simply agreeing or disagreeing with them. I am at my best when I come prepared with talking points, because otherwise I will not get my 2 cents in. One person mentioned that I am always listening, but my lack of acknowledgement statements could be seen as not caring. She mentioned a conversation where she asked if I had any questions, and I came up empty-handed. I need to work on replying with simple acknowledgments like, yeah, that's a good idea. My assertiveness was often praised, but one person said I could be better by putting my foot down more. Barbara complimented me on a time when I stood up to a suggestion because I was not comfortable going through with it. The development opportunity I focused on was persuasion, and I feel that I am on the right path to work my way towards greatness. Over the course of these interviews, I was compared to President Barack Obama and Microsoft founder Bill Gates. I was encouraged to take on even more leadership roles because people like what they see in me. I was called a good facilitator, and Meg listed many traits that made me an effective leader. As my father pointed out, We are all works in progress. It was interesting to note how the responses varied according to my relationship with the person. I'm definitely more comfortable being a leader than a subordinate, as evidenced by the different perspectives everyone had. I'll work on being more equal in terms of my strengths based on my environment.